That was a good attempt. I think we only lost that because I decided to be an idiot. Oh, that was close. Oh, let's try that again, shall we? So, once again, we have the King of Dust right here.
The King of Dust is the perfect implement to ensure your destruction.
We tried it once before, but for the people on YouTube, you will only see this one if it happens to succeed. So, let's do our encounters again. We managed to get a few encounters. When I mean a few, I mean we got Surprise Portal. Surprise Portal was the only one we got, and that was from the Apprentice, I think it was. And we also need another one, apparently. Oh, okay. We'll go for Devil's Choice. Devil's Choice always a nice one to go with. And I think we got some new equipment. We got the Rat Cleaver, which is definitely a nice one to go with. I don't know if it's an axe or not, but if it is, I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't know if it's another sword. If anything, we don't have a sword anymore. And did we get any new lovely items? Let's have a look. We got Spirit Walk. Now, we don't know what Spirit Walk does, and as my rule, so to say, we're going to find out what everything does. Consuming Shame, not as good as I thought it was going to be. Makes all weapons and with paint, I don't know if the taint of the mana body is, in fact, a poison of slowing, or if it's a poison of damage over time. We didn't seem to do much, so we're going to go with Spirit Walk again. So we're going to go with that for the time being, and we shall delve once more into the King of Dust.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
Of course, we're going round hunting people down and murdering them. I mean, that sounds like a great idea. We're secretly a hitman. There's nothing so secret about it. Alright, what is this? Surprise portal!
I did warn you, I think, about the consequences of magical forces unleashed.
Without warning, a magical portal opens beneath you and you fall through it. As you tumble between realities, you catch a glimpse of a faraway land, realms without meaning to your mortal mind. After an unknown period of time, you fall ungracefully back onto your original universe. And we go to the Twisted Canyon. You see a glint of a weapon in sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. Of course, we go and get it. Let's go and get a nice, shiny item. Let's hope we don't get that failure. I'm gonna go with that one for the time being. There we go, that happens to be it. You carefully make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. And we draw a weapon. The weapon happens to be a rat cleaver, that's nice.
As pleases you.
And we gain one more item in our inventory. Mr. Lino, our good old friend.
Your food runs short. This does not bode well.
It does not. So let's give him bread in our plate and let's see what we get. And we go back to the beginning. Oh, god damn you, Mr. Lionel.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
We're almost dead already. Actually, I think we actually are gonna die. Are we? Yes, we're gonna die.
Think about the way we play this game. You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
God damn you, Mr. Lionel! Why?
I had such challenges prepared for you. Such is life. Come meet the first of my kings.
Right, so we're back at the King of Dust for the third time. So the King of Dust...
Once more you approach your doom.
Is seen to be quite difficulty. Mind you, the last run was more or less RNG, just not going in my favor. God damn you, random number generator. So for those wondering, here's the deck I'm going with for this one. And I can remove these, but should I actually remove it for anything interesting? No, but I will remove that. Yep, best run I ever had previously. Let's go with you and a winding trail. Yes, for the time being. Yeah, that seems good. And for those interested about my equipment is as this. Well, basically states right here with these lovely icons. And right there is what we're going with the Hoarder's Desire. And we should start the game once more. And hopefully we won't starve to death.
All the world is a game board. and us men and women merely players. I alone do not play. I maintain the rules. You have choices, and I have predestination. Your choices, though, are merely a rediscovery of that which you already know.
It probably is. So, our first goal is to get food. Ah, the apprentice.
Of course, mages have their own rules.
I'm going to decline your offer
mostly.
for now. So let's see what this is. A twisted canyon. Ooh, it could give me some interesting weapons. So let's climb down the thick vines and hoping for a huge hammer. Huge hammer, please. You carefully look down, you retrieve a weapon. The weapon happens to be the huge hammer. Yes! Aha! You know it's going to be a great playthrough for that one. And we, of course, get an extra inventory item. And goblins. Food! Yes! Beat the goblins! Beat them! Oh. It turns out it's not just goblins. There's actually evil men there too, helping them. Oh, they stole my hammer! The bastards! Right, come here. Wait, where's my hammer? You! Give back my hammer! That hammer belongs to me! Excuse me. Scares me. I need to kill you, goblin. Stop hiding. You can't run for long. That hammer belongs to me. Come here. Luckily I got a nice axe. I do bonus damage to goblins. And then there's you. Give me all of your food. All your nice, wondrous food that you have on you. Right, come here, you. Right, you gave me 2 extra food. That'll do. Now where's your friend? There you are. Give me a bloody sack. On everything in it. Right, you! Leave the sack open, come on! I'm not so interested about the goblin's life. I care more about what the contents he has. Right, let's go get his gold quick, over here. And there we go. Nope, oh. Cleaving the leg. And there we go. We got our axe back, also our hammer back, and a few extra foods, which is nice. But because we did our battle, the curse of the round gets rid of a lot of money for us. The hoarder's pointy helms, the points, guide you to find some extra treasure. Oh, we hit 1 equipment. Time heals. Something I'm never going to turn off. And the forest escape.
An expedition.
Take the forest
Press
path.
on.
Yes.
Your currency is spent, your memories tattered and torn, formed into mere cards for us to play with.
Right now, I'm not going to go to the mage. I do not have the funds to buy anything, because it's all going to be quite expensive. So let's go to Dead
is one of
King's
the
Hall.
players in our great mystery, yet here he lies, dead and unforgiven. His time is now long past.
You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It holds particular wealth. It surely must be guarded, right? It has 2 skulls and 2... well, no, it must be necromancers of some kind. Do we attempt to hide in a coffin and take him by surprise? Well, of course.
A choice. Select your desire.
And we will take out... you know, let's take out the dust. I don't mind skeletons. Skeletons are nice. I care about daggers, though. Daggers are what basically screwed me over the first time. Skip this so you see that. So let's wait for them to come over to us, and until let's do a little dance. Sadly, we can't do a little bit of a squat. It'd be nice. But luckily, because we have a nice, huge hammer, we can kill them within 2 hits. And just like that, we shatter him, colliding his torso against the wall. Or what remains of his torso, anyway. And we lose 3 gold because of the competition between us and the king. And we loot the room, gaining one of these 3 things. I'd rather get the mage gloves, which happen to be when we kill something.
Now this is my kind of magic. Death and the transmutation of energy.
So what is this? The hands themselves absorb the soul and spit out the soul into 3 beams of lights? Possibly, but alright, we'll go with that. And 3 food. Nice. And 10 gold. Alright, we'll go back to you now. Let's buy a lot of gold. Colder Jet, the goblins can leave with your hammer, and it is not fun. It is a horrible thing, and I never recommend it to anyone. Oh god, if I lost a huge hammer now, whew, I would have cried myself to sleep. So buy item, let's see here. Do you have anything I can buy? Ooh! Ooh. Oh. We're not fighting Elizabeth's men, are we? No, we're not. So food it will be. What do you... Oh god, no. Alright, looks like I'm not buying anything from you for the time being. Bit of a shame, really. Let's try and get to the end of the place and encounter more encounters. Have more food, hopefully. Ah, an ambush.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say?
Oh, of course.
Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
So ambushed as we delve on top of a mage's tower. Oh, let's just smack everyone before we get burned alive. That does seem a good idea. Smack everyone, and that man willingly just walked into fire. And that thing right there is going to be very useful. So he just willingly just murdered himself, I see it. He just stayed on fire. I guess he's just sick of life. He's either that or he's intoxicated beyond belief. While searching the area, we can attack someone who's pretended to be dead. Well, it's clearly that one, so let's just stick with one. There we go. That was an easy one. A quick blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. And we gain a helmet. A helmet.
Of course, defense,
Ooh.
but a valuable one nonetheless.
That is a nice one. I'll keep that for later. And free food, exactly what I needed. And 10 health. Always nice. So now we're up to 50 health. Thank God we do not have any of those
Deeper
mobs.
towards our foe.
Those mobs would be absolutely awful right about now. I don't want to give any food away.
I was left
no.
these simple pieces, and from them I have built a palace of memories, a convoluted maze that few will ever reach the end of. Will you be one of them?
Clearly not, because I'm currently being attacked by bandits. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. A group of bandits suddenly attack. Ah, it's just 3 casual beings. That ought to be fun. Here, have a look at my hammer. It has your name scratched onto the head of it. In fact, look at the spikes up on it. Let it embed into your eye. Oh, right in the knee. I wonder how much damage those little bolts do anyway. Also, I just busted someone else's nuts. Cool. This huge hammer is an awful thing to actually have. Among the bodies, you scrap stuff and we gain... Oh, they just happen to have 40
sure
gold
you're
in them.
grateful for that.
Yeah, I am. Very grateful for that. Jeez. The forest escape. Since we're low on food, let's just keep going.
And see what lies beyond.
The Devil's Choice. Ooh.
Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I am here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. We can fight plague, dust, or dust. I'm gonna go with dust. Yes, good. Because I'd hate for the other ones to be combined together. So, I think we get a reward if we murder these lovely individuals. And, oh wow, we didn't deflect that. Must have done it too early then. I need to increase my speed, because this huge hammer swings slow. Like that, there we go. No! And, oh right, the testicles. Smack him in the arse for that. Bink, that, bink back. Keep it going! Wow, there's just bolts going everywhere. Wow, those mage gloves. Maybe I should have bought them before, because dear God, he just murdered everyone. That was beautiful. Excellent. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time I'll kill you myself. And we gain more equipment. Gloves! No, we're not getting rid of those.
Of being fleet of mind.
15 gold.
You'll have to settle for being fleet of foot.
And 15 health. Nice. That's cool. The shop. Oh, please have food. I got so much money to give you. If you have food, you can have everything I own. No, that's a lie. You can have the gold.
Food. You must be relieved.
Yes, I am very relieved. Incredibly so. Oh, yes, please. Now, can I buy any of your lovely gear?
Food is crucial for healing.
Oh, the red. Oh, yes, yes.
If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters.
So
You'll also begin to starve.
We have...
It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
The Great Helm of Reinforcement. This unique item upgrades the class of your armor from light to medium and medium to heavy. We have light armor currently. That is something worth replacing the Hoarder's Desire Helm for. Yes.
You think that will help you?
Yes, I do. I'm going to buy the shield for
Really?
more health.
Is that what you're going to do?
Actually, let's buy medium armor too. Now we got
Interesting
equipment of
choice.
heavy armor on us. Oh, we're going to have so much gear. I mean, we're going to have so much defense because we now have heavy armor. Because let's quickly look at the thing we have on us. Because look at that full plate bucket helmet. So we have medium armor, and let's just read the helmet once more. So it goes from medium to heavy, and we got medium armor, so we got that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so that's really cool. I like that. And we got the stairs downwards. We're not going to waste any food. Let's go straight down.
No. Another floor awaits.
We've got a traveling healer. We're not going to go entertain you, I'm afraid. So pass it by. Oh, a treasure chest.
Open the chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber itself may be trapped. Approach the treasure chest, of course! Loot may be inside. More stuff to hold. I believe one is one of them, is one of the good ones, and I don't know where the bad ones are. I'm gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention much. So let's go with one. And of course it isn't. Oh god. You move forward and you hear a sudden click. And then suddenly the room begins to fill with deadly gas. Attempt to escape the gas. And watch this failure this time. So, that's failure, I know that. So this one must not. I'm just going by that one. It's either that or it was not even shuffled at all. It was just like, let's put them together and put them back where they were. And it was! Yay! You dive through the bellowing clouds to reach the other side. We just dive right through it. Do a barrel roll, backflip, you name it. We're a ballerina in disguise. You approach the treasure chest.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Now, we haven't got to this before, but I was saying this one because the other one won't go up into YouTube's. So, there's two treasure chests you can come across. There are ones that have padlocks and one that do not. If you don't see a padlock on it, you leave it alone, for it will murder you. That is no lie. But if it has a padlock on it, try and pry it open. This battered chest, this looks still intact. But what treasure may it hold? Let's try and open it. And watch the failure this time. Where are you going to go, failure? I think it's this one. I think it is, so I'm going to go with this one. Aha! No, it's not. It was the first one. Good. And we pry it open. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way, and the spoils are yours. And we gain 4 items, and the card token is ours. 15 gold. 20 gold. 15 gold. And 1 equipment. What item do we get? A mage mask.
Every tool a mage can create may be used against them.
Hit on the player may have 20% chance of creating a mage shield around them. Does that replace our great helm of reinforcement? God, no!
Here, take it.
Oh, thank you. Go exploring. Local peasants.
Feast, famine, and everything in between.
Now, I am worried that this woman will in fact mug us if we give her nothing. Let's give her 1. And it reveals everything up ahead. Alright, maze of traps. Right, let's see how little damage we take from this. Enter the Goblin Treasure Cave. Yes! We'll never say no to this. Ever. Because look how much health we have. And we've got heavy armor on. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Look how armored we are. All we need is like a massive shield. Let's have a look at ourselves 1 second. Look at us. Look Look at... Wow, we are crypts. But sadly we move quite slow. But hopefully that won't be a problem with this little challenge we have ahead of us. We need not to get hit by spikes and arrows. Hopefully there won't be any repeating arrows. Fingers crossed, right? Single dive frog to get past that, and it did. I managed to get past that. Oh! Oh, these ninja dodges I'm doing! Let's get past that, and let's... Whoa! Okay, we just take 5 damage. Before we would take 10, but with heavy armor wearing, we take 5. That's not bad, actually. And for that, what do we gain? Having survived the traps, you loot the chest! With 25 gold, 20 gold, and 1 equipment. We gain Armor of Cold.
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you.
It may do that, but right now I'm not too fussed in using it at all. Because I have amazing heavy armor on. There's nothing I would never take that off for. Right, let's go into the ambush. In the ambush happens to be a slight rustling behind you. It's the only warning you get that your life is in grave danger.
Perhaps
and we get mages.
This time you will best your intellectual superiors.
Hopefully.
Occasionally, brawn may defeat brains.
So it seems like they're angry for conquering one of the towers and busting Steve's nuts. After all, we are Mister Fibbles, Nutbuster. After all, we have the hammer to show that who we are. Why they're dwelling in the swamp, I do not know. But either way, we'll murder them all. Guess he really hates that pile of sticks. Smack, smack, and smack, and smack. 5 things, he's dead, and there's you. Smack your face. Smack you in the crotch. 1, 2, and... Oh! That last hit, that would murder any man right there. Delving the entire head into his crotch like that. Whoa! That itself, that's going to stop him from having children in the morning, that's what I'm going to say. Ooh. But let's see what we can get from sneaking up and killing who is pretending to be alive. So, it's obviously that one. So let's do that one. Oh, it's not, it was the last one. Oh. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that, and you finish searching the area. And regain a fancy shield. So every third encounter does not consume food at all, and we can shield bash people to stun them. That's always cool.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes, it is, because now we've got more lovely health. And of course, we got food. And we shall venture on into the next floor, through a forest escape, of course.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth. Every card drawn from your thoughts and your memories. Every card tainted by your view of the world and your single-minded purpose. The same singularity of purpose that brings you here.
And our singularity purpose right here, I'm single-minded, is for unlimited amount of loot. Maybe the case. But either way, it makes us feel better in life. A helpful priest. Oh.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Oh, hello. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Yeah, give him half our food, sure. Oh, we need a huge excess, I think. I'm looking at her carefully.
Choose from these options.
I think it's either 2 or 4. Twitch, chat, tell me what do you think? 2 or 4? Or is it something completely different? Regarding that Twitch chat is not responding, I'm starting to think ever so slightly.
It has
that
been
my
called the
chat
game of eternity that we play.
Is in fact...
I didn't think that meant you'd take forever to make a decision.
I think my chat is frozen ever so slightly. So let me just refresh it quick. So let's see. Let's see if it is frozen, or if people weren't simply... We're choosing between a card. Name a card, any card. If it is the right one, we get candy. If it is not, then we do not get any form of chocolate treats or any type of sugary goodness. Right, so the chat basically says, don't know. Alright, so we shall go with what I presume, which is 2. Aha! It was 2. So here we are. Give the priest half your food. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and gently touches your forehead. It is done. He draws 2 blessing cards and the card token is now yours. Arcane knowledge.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
Whenever the player uses an artifact, there's a 30% chance of immediately reducing the cooldown time by 80%. And a second one is Holy Touch. Undead that is
Useful.
physically struck by the player may receive damage themselves. Indeed, Lolliconia! You are certainly awesome at cards! You should be a gambler. Ambush, another
Do
one.
not let your supplies run so short. You are on risky ground.
Oh, we're fighting a Jack of Dust. Kind of... Oh, pardon me. Kind of fitting that we're fighting, well, the King of Dust. The big honcho himself. Let's see how we fare against him now. Whoa, that dodge we did that. Oh. Well, no, we're not gonna entertain your play anytime soon, my friend. Alright, no. Smack him in the back. And now it's rather simple, if you ask me. We took a giant bolt to our spine, but luckily our armor protects us from that, and it was only slightly embedded into one of our spinal cords. While searching the area, you realize that one of your opponents only pretending to be dead. I'm gonna presume it's that one. There we go. It was the entire time. So what do we gain from this? 1 equipment, which happens to be Scorching Zeal, which
Fire,
is...
in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Of course we do. This weapon has a fire aura that quickly decreases. Press the left button to restore the fire and burn nearby enemies. So, equipment with this trait burns the flame of the ancients, doing extra fire damage. However, llama golems will simply shrug off fire attacks with ease. We won't equip it, we'll just keep it in our inventory. And then we've got 5 more food, exactly what we needed, and 15 health. We've got so much health on us, it's ridiculous. Oh, the devil's wager.
Trust a devil or don't? I wouldn't.
A devil appears in a puff of smoke, fixes his evil gaze upon you. Greetings, mortal. If you can defeat my minions without taking a scratch, I will reward you with gold and magical trinkets. Now, this has a catch. He will reduce your health to only taking 1 hit before dying. But he does reward you with gold and magical trinkets, but he doesn't restore your health back. Well, he restores it halfway back. So let's do it anyway, because I'm definitely not going to deny a challenge to get more shiny things. Excellent! He cries with glee. He points at you with a crooked finger saying, let's see you prove it! You said that you could do it without... Sorry, you said you could do it without a scratch. But I'm going to be generous and leave you a little more than that. Hopefully we can do this. We just need to hunt down the one throwing the javelins. Oh, this is a new one as well. There's one. There you are. No. I know there's something I can do for this. Ah! There we go. Simple. A good old hammer, and then smacking people with your hammer just does everything for you. Big blunt object saves everyone, after all. You're not dead. That is unexpected. He waves his hand, partially healing you. The card token is now yours. It then disappears, leaving behind some loot. 1 food. 5 more steak apples. 5 maximum health. And a card token. I would say that's rather worth it myself. And the call for a priest, but we just dealt with the Infernal. We won't deal with him so far. Well, not too fast. This is the Crucible. Ooh.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case.
The town of Stygia sits on only the safe crossing of the River Erst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those of the Crucible. In the Crucible, you will fight monsters for entertainment or townsfolk will stick near. What will you do? Well, obviously I'm going to enter the Crucible. I mean, there's no reason not to enter the arena. I mean, I am decked out to the teeth. Nothing can possibly murder me. I say that and suddenly a meteor goes into the sky and instantly murders me. I bet you that's exactly what's going to happen. You're led into the first arena. Choose your opponents wisely. There's a man in the audience. I am betting on you. I would fight the Jack of Skulls.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any less?
Of course not. The undead are legion after all. Excuse me for one moment, it seems that we have a bot in our chat. So let me just get rid of that person quickly. Oh, they left immediately. Oh, isn't that an interesting thing? Yes, sorry about this. Sorry about that, I just had to get rid of a bot. The bot was saying, hey, if you want to get things, put it here. But look how decked out. We've got a massive shield, massive hammer. We've got a helmet of metal. What does it think we can do to us? Those mere guns are nothing to us. 2 damage? Ha! Oh, and you smack it. Keep smacking. And then 3 hits and a simple shield to the face. Now gone. That was simple, see? You survived that round. Now do it again! The crowd awaits your decision. Oh, that's a tough choice. I wonder what one I'm gonna pick. I'll go the right. Why not? It was a tough decision, you know. 6 of dust, another 6 of dust with 2 power each. Skip down and let's beat everyone's faces in. What I'm gonna do is boom! Let's see how many people can kill instantly. And there we go. Everyone is now dead. Isn't that beautiful? And I think we got the last one. Oh, I know what. It was just that. After surviving the Crucible, you are paraded throughout town and allowed to continue on your journey. A few peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior!" And we gain 4 gold game cards, and the token is now ours. 20 gold! 20 gold? 15 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And 25 gold. With 150
Another
gold.
brings you
wow.
closer to your goals.
That is a lot of gold we got right now. We are rich beyond belief.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs. Still searching for the king? You will find him here.
Oh, so he's at the end of this tunnel, he says. Ah, the Devil's Carnival.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
I have never done the Devil's Carnival before. I've never ever got the token off this one in all my days. So if I manage to get this, it's a whole new experience for me. So one day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored but now faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seemingly almost dazed. There's something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest, and forget even the path you bore you to this place to begin with. Okay, so I don't know what one I need to pick for this one. I'm going to presume I need to go for the... Wow. I did not see that where that went. I also noticed the mouse is on screen, so I apologize about that. Let me just get it off. There we go. Right. Ooh. I don't know where it went. Does anyone see where the huge success went? If not, then very well, just pick up random. I picked 2 if you don't know where it is. I think for the time being, if no one does say anything, or if no one knows what it is, then I will pick 2. Nope, pick 3. Okay, pick 3 it is. No! No, chat, no! Sensing a hidden malice about the place, you turn and find your way back out of town. Somehow you lose your way, having to end further into the crowds. The mission to Carnival awaits for you. I'm gonna go with the last one here. Oh, failure! The wailing of the reed fruit draws you to a man sitting before a large wicker basket. As you watch, the head of an impressive large snake rises. Its forked tongue flicks in the air. Suddenly the snake turns towards you and lashes out. You instinctively react, striking the creature in the head. The dead body thrashes around on the floor and the man leaps up. Murderer! Curse you, killer! A crowd gathers as the man continues to yell. You quickly walk away before more trouble starts. Oh, curse card, that's not bad. We lose wings. That's fine.
Ha! Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the end of the forest. The sounds of crowds behind you. Day is dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings in the country town, long ago abandoned. And the next one happens to be a desert storm. Oh dear.
Nature is the greatest threat, even with the queen now dispatched. Be swift.
So you're now traveling through a desert when a dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach safety in some nearby hills before the storm hits you. Run for the hills! I'm gonna go with this one. Aha! I went. That's correct. Brilliant. You reach the hills just as a dust storm arrives. That's it. Okay, fair enough. A winding trail.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
Suddenly a tree falls in your path, blocking the way ahead. Monsters dive out everywhere. Oh my god. That's a lot of people. Weapons bristle from trees around you. The wilderness face is obscured by undergrowth. Give us your gold, or die. Attack the cowardly bandits for daring to threaten you. Give them all of your gold. Give them 150 gold? You gotta be kidding me. You ever can laugh? No, we attack them. We got that money, it's ours. It's mine. It's like they wanted to give me one of our shiny objects. I'm not gonna give it that. So this is the most amount of enemies we've ever seen at once. Let's keep smacking the ground and hopefully... Oh, no, stop that. No! You! No! Smack, smack. Oh, oh. Like that. Smack you in the face. Oh, like that. Like that. Smack him in the butt. And we've got a smack in the butt. He's gone. And before you throw that... Oh, sorry, I couldn't get rid of it before you could throw it. Bit of a shame. But there you go, it's returning to the undergrowth. Where he beckoned from. We lost 5 gold for that. Yeah, I don't mind. Hopefully we don't need that 5 gold for something. Armory. Berserker armor.
Blood
Do we want
certainly incites fury, I've found.
Oh, Berserker armor is my favorite armor in a game, because for every hit we sustain, increase our movement and weapon speed, including our weapon's strength itself. So the more damage, speed, and everything we get for every hit we take. So every single dagger, every single javelin. But our armor gets decreased to medium. Probably. So there you go. The frame rate is not your end, it's my end. For some reason, OBS took a lot of effort to get it to run Hand of Fate properly without crashing horribly. So it's most likely my end, it is. So I apologize about that, it's just OBS being OBS. So rat men hunting.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
That is true, it is.
I bet you're thrilled to see Jack again.
Not really, to be honest. But hey, it's always nice to see old friends again. Smack, 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 smack. Okay, no, smacking was bad. No, no. But luckily we've got barbarian armor on, so I don't mind being smacked. Okay, I say that, and you smack me anyway. Oh, look how quick I'm attacking. It's insane. Absolute insanity. Yeah, the reason why it has trouble, from what I assumed, is that in the recent update, Hand of Fate implemented a frame rate system, so you can select your frame rate, and that system itself does not agree with OBS in the slightest. So, there's nothing I can really do about that. And you find nothing valuable on the corpses of the fallen, which is saddening. Oh, treasure trove. Now, last time I gave him everything.
And claim my token.
Oh, I didn't have the helmet on, did I? No, I did not. Oh well. I'm not too fussed about that. A traveling mage, let's buy everything he owns. Approach a shop and buy everything. Even the shop, I'm sure I can buy it. If 50 gold can buy an army, I'm sure I'll be able to buy his 10th. Right, let's see what we have. Hand wraps, sure, I'll take that.
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Let's take that. Yeah, crip it.
As pleases you.
I will not hold that
Let
item.
the lizard men beware.
There we go. Now let's leave, and then we can go backwards and forwards again, a bit of health before we fight the King of Dust, who should be easier than 1, 2, 3. Now that we actually have armor this time. No, I'm not too fast about talking to you. Go away. I don't care about your 10 anymore. And the King of Dust. I didn't read his thing.
You will fare
about
no
that.
better this time than previously.
But the king is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal him during battle. He also has a secret ability. But look at that beard. That beard should be crushed easily by the head of my hammer. I mean, look at that man. Look at how funky his hair is. Doesn't he look amazing? But that king is royalty no more. For he bows before me, Mister Fibbles. And with that in hand, we'll cripple alchemical silver. Keep smacking everyone and hopefully get some nice good old damage done. Wow, that did a lot of damage from the position. Wow. That was quick. And just like that, the King of Dust has
There are
fallen.
many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
So, for opening up the locked treasure chest, we receive... oh, an armory, a card, and fool's gold. And for dealing with the helpful priest, we receive gain 15 health potion, a healer's ring, and charity. And winning the devil's wager, we receive fate's folly. For surviving the arenas in the towns of Steagall, you receive draw 2 armory, noble trader, a Rife's fury, and a loan. For surviving the Devil Storm, we receive Lost in the Desert. For defeating my bandit king, you receive these new cards. Feather Dice, Life's Limb, the Jack of Scales, the first of the Lizard Men. Hero's Remains, a Stranger in the Shadows, and an Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game. The more you play, the more I wonder.
And with that, we have defeated the first of the two. Well, I mean the first 2 of them. We defeated the Jack of Plague? Yeah, the Jack of Plague and the King of Dust. Next, we have the Jack of Scales, which gives us mana drain. Cooldown and weapons and artifacts are doubled. Last man standing. In every combat, last man alive cannot be stunned nor interrupted. And he gives us 2 dead man gorges and 2 supplies. And that is what we're going to do next time. For the people in YouTube's, that will be that. And I'll probably also upload the King of Dust's failure attempt, the first one, since that was actually rather entertaining. Well, I was entertained. I'm sure that will actually be entertaining to watch too. So until then.